Welcome to our second topic for the course, which is wearable technology, things like Google Glass, watches, all kinds of other devices that have become just basically fashion that we wear all the time, but are also very powerful technologies that allow us to connect with the world around us. So this should be an interesting topic. It should be kind of fun to do, and I'm hoping that we'll have some good lively discussions and some interesting blog entries. So as usual, the first thing you'll do is you go to the Symbaloo links. I won't go through all these here because it'll just take too long, but what I want you to understand is all these links are either articles or videos that talk about different kinds of wearable technologies. There's articles about ones that you wear on your wrist, some newer things that are coming out. There's some TED Talks here about devices and wearable items that are pretty far-fetched and pretty out there, but very interesting. There's one about music. There's one about Oculus Rift, which is a video game, but actually a sort of a 3D immersive environment, and also one about Zero Point, which is a movie that's being made with that technology. So this should be an interesting one, and you should have a lot of fun just checking these things out. When you're done with that, we're going to do our group work, which is a little bit different than maybe what you've done in the past. So we're going to use a site called kaku.com, which is free, and basically it's a shared whiteboard space where you can draw together, and I'll show you that and show you how that works. So basically one of you is going to have to take the reins in each group and go in and actually start this off by creating the initial drawing, by writing a question about wearable technology in the middle, and then basically everybody else is going to add to that. And I'll show you how to do that. And then you'll basically have this discussion via this this box, this drawing. So you'll be able to write in your boxes and respond to one another with your questions and your answers, and you'll draw lines to show sort of how they're connected. And so that should give you like a map, basically, of your shared understanding of the topic. I definitely want everybody to add at least a few responses, a few questions, and or lines to the drawing. And then based off of that, then you're going to go in and you're going to write your blog entry, which is going to be a response to this assertion, which is that based upon a survey by Rackspace, most people in the United States and in the United Kingdom believe that wearable technology enhances their lives by providing them with more control of their life, keeping them in touch with their family and friends, boosting their creativity and efficiency in the workplace. And so what I'm basically asking is, do you agree with that? Do you believe that it actually does in fact enhance our lives to have wearable technology? Again, I want you to be definitive in your response. I want you, you can be nuanced. You can say, I kind of agree with it, but I have some reservations. But you do want to take a position either for or against it. So let me go through the kaku.com site a little bit. But you know what it is you have to do. So here's how Kaku works. You're going to go and you're going to make a free account. So when you first get there to kaku.com, you're going to see this this space. So you're just going to give it an email, your nickname, and a password, and you make sure you click agree and you sign up. You could also use a Facebook or Google account if you want, but I kind of prefer that you go ahead and just use your Stockton email and do that. So you need to provide your group members with your email so that they can invite you into this. So whoever takes on the responsibility of creating the initial diagram is going to have to invite everybody else in their group using their emails, plus me. And my account is harveyd@stockton.edu. So let me show you. I've already signed up for an account. So here's the space where you'd sign in. When you first come in, you're going to see something like this, and you're going to choose the person that wants to start the diagram, create new diagram, and you'll call up this space, this interface. It's basically just a little drawing tool. You don't need to chat. If you're all on together, you could do that if you wanted to. And you probably just want to pick the blank template. We'll get rid of that. Move that around a little bit. And so what you want to do is you want to start off with a text box. So the first person is going to come in. They're going to create a new text box. Put it kind of in the center, And they're going to start off with a question. So perhaps you might say something like, do you think Google Glass has any practical value? Okay, so the first person would do that. So that's the starter, and then you'll see this, and you can move that around if you want. Okay, and so then they're gonna save that diagram, give it a name like our awesome diagram. Sorry, that's a boring name, but don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about a folder or anything, and just leave it as an ordinary. So make sure you save it. Okay, so then from here you're gonna everybody else then will get a chance to add to it. So you're gonna go to share, the person that starts it, and you're gonna come in here and you're gonna hit input emails to invite. So I might put in another email that I have, and I can give myself an invitation message. Hey, join my group diagram, and then I would hit invite, and then it would invite me. So then I would go and I would check my email, and I should have an invite. So all of you should have that. And then once you've got that, then you can all come in and work on this. So you can all come in and add something to that. So you might come in and you might say, I think Google Glass is not very practical because, and then provide an answer. And then the other thing you would do is you then draw a line between here, between here and there. Then that line's going to follow it around. So if I were to move things around, and as you go, you'll start to pick this up, and you'll start to understand how to change things and how to do that. And so that's basically what you do. And then when you're done, you just want to make sure you save the diagram. And then that will keep updating. And so what I'm asking you to do is, as a group, come in and create a shared diagram. Okay, so we start off with the first person that draws the initial diagram. The other people come in and they do a response. And then between the 13th and the 17th, I want you to keep adding to that. So I want you to ask new questions, to add new points. If you find a resource that you think is really interesting, you could put that in there. So it's just a way to kind of do this. So instead of having our big discussions in Blackboard, we're sort of going to discuss through that diagram. It's just a chance to do something a little different kind of online experience with technology. And then when you're done with that, you'll basically just have a big map, and that's all you have to do. You don't have to come to any kind of conclusion, anything like that. All I'm asking you to do is go in and do at least a few responses and questions and lines in the drawing. And then you'll be able to take that and you'll be able to use that a little bit in your response in your blog entry. Okay. If you have any questions, make sure you get a hold of me. Email me. So, some people have, and I'm always happy to answer your questions. You can give me a call if you're really stuck. If you're having any problems with Keku, let me know that right away, so I can try to help you out. But it seems to work fairly well for me, so I haven't had any problems with that. As a backup, maybe we'll back out to the discussion board if it's just not working. But I'm pretty sure it will work for most of you, or actually for all of you. So I think it'll be a good experience. Again, enjoy the topic, and I'll see you online.